Hello friends, my name is Vitaly, but as always you can call me Victor, and I am a blind guy. My vision is 20 by 100, which corresponds to a second line on an eye chart. So excuse me if I miss something while I'm cooking. And today I will be preparing another dish, which is the mushroom soup. It is not a vegetarian soup because I will be using the chicken stock and half a stick of butter. But if you want to make it a vegetarian dish, you can replace the chicken stock with a vegetarian stock, a vegetable stock, and the butter with oil. So the other ingredients that we will need is the baby bell mushrooms or any kind of mushrooms that you like. Baby bell mushrooms is the baby version of portobello mushrooms. I will also use an onion, a fresh garlic, and some spices. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop some mushrooms. We don't have to make it perfect because at some point we're going to be blending the soup with an immersion blender. However, we want to make the chunks about maybe a half an inch large. So first thing I did is I took the stem out from the head of the mushroom, so I can. It's easier for me to chop it. So we kind of want to make it smallish pieces, but again, we don't have to try too hard because it's all going to be blended. We just want to make it smaller so it actually cooks well. We'll do this one. And I'm going to take out the stem. Okay. And again, because I am visually challenged, I am being very careful not to cut my fingers. So please be careful. Now that our mushrooms are all chopped up, the next thing to chop would be the onion. I don't need this whole thing. I'm going to cut off a half of it and then I'm going to chop it. Onion is always difficult to cut because it doesn't want to be chopped by me. So let me cut off the ends of it. I'm cutting off too much. But I'm also going to peel it. And now I got the rest that I'm going to actually chop and put it in this bowl over here. Okay, so I'm going to cut it lengthwise and across, and I'm going to use my hands to split it into little pieces. I'm going to try to make it smallish again. I don't have to be careful because I'm going to be blending it together at some point. So I'm going to put it together, turn it sideways, chop it. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, that's it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to peel some garlic. I'm going to take out a couple of cloves from the garlic to peel. I'm going to use my knife to go in between the cloves to take them out, and it's important not to cut yourself as you do it. So I got a couple. So I've learned that the easiest way to peel the garlic is to smash it with your knife first, so it's thinner and the shell comes off easily. So let's take off the peels, put it to the side. Okay, let's do it with the other one. Yeah. Make sure there are no peels left in the garlic. I think I'm safe here. Let's smash it a little bit more. And it creates a hot mess, I know. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I think that's small enough actually. So I think I am good here. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some, about half a stick of butter into the frying pan, into the skillet, which is on medium heat. So you could just drop it in, it's supposed to melt really quickly. And then after that, we're going to actually add the vegetables and saute them on medium heat for a little bit until they're ready. All right, now that our butter is all melted, we're going to put the vegetables into the frying pan. We're going to first put the onions. and they're going to release some water. So there is some sizzling that's going to happen. And then we're also going to put the mushrooms at the same time. Actually, I like the smell of the smell of melted butter. Actually, it has a very strong smell. We're going to add garlic and the spices towards the end. Let those vegetables saute for a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, things like that. All right, so now that our mushrooms and the onions have sauteed for a little bit, and they actually smell really strongly and deliciously, I'm going to add the garlic, which I chopped and minced. I don't know why other vegetables are chopped and why garlic is actually minced. I guess it's smaller pieces. And then I'm also going to add some salt. I don't actually need a lot in this case because the chicken stock I'm going to add to the water is actually salted. So we don't need too much salt here. And I'm going to add the black pepper with the pepper mill. Okay. So now that I added the spices and the garlic, let that those vegetables saute for a little bit longer. All right, look at this delicious goodness. It actually smells really good. It actually now begins to smell like strongly like mushrooms. So what I'm going to do now is actually I'm going to add some chicken stock directly into the frying pan. Look, I noticed that it has it's like a tall frying pan, so it has like the raised sides, so I can actually add some liquid to it without it spilling over. So I'm going to add quite a bit of chicken stock to it, to the mix. So now that I put some chicken stock in it, I'm going to cover the frying pan with the lid and wait a little bit for it to sizzle. There we go. Okay, so I'm actually going to take some mushrooms out of the frying pan so that I can use them as a garnish a little bit later. Be careful not to get the onions with them, because we don't want onions for the garnish. But I'm gonna take a little bit, and then I'm going to use the immersion blender to puree the rest of the ingredients. This is supposed to be a blended soup. So. And now for the best part of the video. Now that the soup is ready, I put some of the garnish I set aside from the beginning and added that to the bowl. And let me try it, see how it tastes. I actually really like the flavor. It has a very strong mushroom flavor and it's perfectly salted. It's a very delicious dish. I hope to make it again soon. And I'm looking forward to finishing all of it tomorrow. Please don't forget to like this video, to add a comment, let me know what you want me to prepare next time, and see you in the next video. Bye.